streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
And happy Wednesday to you. We're halfway to the weekend. Always good news. I'm Mandy Knoll. It is July 29th. This is Newsfeed Now, show where we take a look at stories that are creating a buzz online. And we're beginning with a mystery grabbing the attention of people across the country. This is crazy. Random packets of seeds are showing up in people's mailboxes. They've made their way to almost half the states in the U.S., including Colorado. So what should you do if you get one of these mysterious seed packets? Vincent Arenas reports.
The seeds recently began arriving in the mail. They're in a small sealed envelope that say made in China. This packet was put in a mailbox in the small town of Honey, Colorado. It was addressed to Leah Farindelli.
And I looked at the return address and it was from China. And I was like, okay, so I was like, it's probably like stickers or tattoos or something. I opened it and I was like, oh, okay, so there's little seeds in there.
Farindelli hadn't ordered anything from China. Since last week, many people in Colorado have been telling the same story, prompting this warning from the Department of Agriculture.
We don't want people to open the packages. We don't want anyone to plant the seeds. We don't want them to throw them in the trash, which ultimately could land in the landfill and then therefore sprout there, since we don't know what the seeds are yet.
The scientists with the Agriculture Department say the seeds have similarities to vegetable seeds and others to ornamental flowers. We asked if they could pose some kind of threat by introducing an invasive plant species or toxic threat.
We don't know anything about that right now. We don't know if that could be a possibility or not. You know, the USDA aphids, they are investigating this with Customs and Border Patrol enforcement agencies.
Ag certification specialist Cheryl Smith says the seeds could be part of what's called a brushing scam to get reviews for a company.
I'm just glad that they're checking it out, and I'd be happy to give it to whoever I need to give it to now that I know.
If you get one of these packages, you're asked to hold on to it until the Colorado Department of Agriculture figures out what needs to be done with them. Vicente Arenas, Fox 31.
And like I said, we've been seeing it in almost half the states across the country. Right now we're bringing in Ashley Michaels from Denver. I was reading about this. This is really crazy. You and I were kind of chit-chatting via Mime about this. Two different types of options here. Either they're saying it could be a scheme from an Amazon seller, for example, who basically wants to write fake reviews for their product, or it could be something more nefarious.
Hey, you know what? Nobody knows for sure yet. Right now, it's a total mystery. We're not going to know anything for sure until scientists get their hands on these, figure out exactly what they are. For now, they could be Jack and the Beanstalk beans for all we know. But the main point is, if you get these, don't plant them, don't throw them out, don't put them in water. Basically, you don't want them to sprout because we don't know, just in case they are something not so good for our environment. You don't want to accidentally be releasing maybe an invasive species or a noxious weed or anything potentially harmful, just in case there are negative intentions behind these seeds.
Yeah, absolutely. And I read something that said, you know, don't just throw it out either, incinerate it, put it in your oven, burn it, because we don't want anything to sprout, like you said, invasive plant species or some type of other toxic threat that could be, you know, a lot more malicious. It could either be harmless or it could be something much worse. But it's really interesting.
Yeah, here's the thing. In Colorado, our agriculture department, they're asking, you know, don't do anything with them at this point, just in case, even fumes, put something out with these seeds. So basically, they're saying hold on to them, keep them in their sealed plastic bag. Don't even open that packet, and just call the experts, who will then be able to handle the seed packets and do the right thing with them, whatever that ends up being.
Right. It'll be really interesting to see what this is uncovered to be, because I know different labs are taking a look at these seeds to figure out what they even are, because as you mentioned, you know, we don't know at this point, so that'll be really interesting to see and stand.
The other really interesting point, I think it's gonna be to see if there's any sort of pattern as to who is receiving these. Have they made Amazon purchases from someone recently, or are they all just completely random? Maybe they're they were just looked up, in the digital phone book somewhere and had their addresses, just on a checklist somewhere. It'll be interesting.
And that's a really good point. Yeah, I saw someone, someone who'd ordered something on Amazon, and she was like, number one, I didn't order anything, but number two, it was labeled as a headband or something, and just very, very bizarre. So very interesting to see what will come of this. Ashley Michaels from Denver, thank you so much for joining us. All right, a potential tropical cyclone is churning in the Atlantic. We're talking weather here. It's forecast to become Tropical Storm Isaias, the 9th named storm sometime this week. The storm could affect the East Coast in the coming days. So we are bringing in my friend, meteorologist Kristen Kennedy from Little Rock, Arkansas. Kristen, what can you tell us about this? And did I pronounce it right? Isaias?
Yes, you did pronounce it correct. It is Isaias, which is a Spanish name, and it's going to be something that I'm not going to lie, a lot of meteorologists are going to struggle to say, but it's a very important storm because we're still continuing to watch it this morning. It's currently made its way just west of the Lesser Antilles, getting closer to Puerto Rico, and it is forecast to become a tropical storm. Now, we've been watching this very closely for the past couple of days, waiting for that tropical storm status to be given. However, it's still just below those parameters with winds now at 45 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center, however, already issuing advisories for some of the Caribbean locations, including Puerto Rico as well as the Dominican Republic, where there are tropical storm warnings in effect. Again, that tropical storm status should be coming later today or into early tomorrow morning. At that point, we'll be watching for more of a west-northwest track, and there is potential that it could be heading closer to South Florida by the weekend. Now, something important to note that this forecast cone here by the National Hurricane Center is likely to shift and even change its path. Again, there's a lot to still occur in the next couple of days that will lead to where exactly the storm may be headed. There's a large ridge of high pressure over the Atlantic. There's also another system coming in off of the Rockies that are both going to play into where exactly the storm system will be moving. So we're going to continue to keep you updated. But with the wider forecast cone over parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, as well as the Gulf of Mexico, the wider that cone is, does indicate lower confidence. So notice as it moves its way across the Caribbean and parts of Cuba by Thursday into Friday, that part of the forecast cone is pretty narrow, indicating pretty high confidence. That's where it's going to track. But the further north and west it goes with days in advance, that's where the forecast becomes a little bit more tricky.
Thank you for the breakdown on that, Kristen. Meteorologist Kristen Kennedy from Little Rock. Well, today, the nation is continuing to mourn the loss of the late Congressman John Lewis. His body is now going from the nation's capital to Atlanta, Georgia, where he will be finally laid to rest. Before he left, a lot of people had the chance to say goodbye to a man whose legacy continues even now. Here's Kelly Meyer.
Masked faces waited in the heat to file past the east steps of the U.S. Capitol, where they could look up to one of the nation's civil rights icons one last time.
That they brought him back here so we could say goodbye means a lot.
Ada Lee Walters held back tears after seeing the casket of Georgia Congressman John Lewis. Walters was here once before to see President John F. Kennedy lie in state and wanted to be here today for Lewis because of how much he did for the black community.
It's a part of history, especially with John Lewis.
The body of the late congressman lies just outside the Capitol Rotunda to allow for socially distant visitors. That included senators on their way to vote.
To just see him being honored rightly in this way.
California Senator Kamala Harris paused to talk to visitors.
I'm very proud that this is happening.
The line of people passing by in front of Congressman Lewis's casket has been steady. It's been all ages, races, and the group that stands out the most is the children. Lewis often spoke of the next generation carrying on his work of racial equality. The Webb family plans to put in that work together.
He has passed the baton to us, to our generation, to our children's generation.
Their youngest son, Kellis, just did a book report on Lewis at the end of this school year.
I was sad that he passed away because he could have done more, but I think it was time for us to start change.
That was Kelly Meyer from Washington, and we're bringing Kelly in live. That was a really impactful quote. You know, he could have done more, but it's time for us to take a lead now. John Lewis, just a legendary civil rights icon. So many people have been touched by his legacy, especially kids like the one we just heard from.
Absolutely. And I think, as you saw in the story, that's what really stood out to us yesterday as we walked around and talked to some of the people who were paying respects. So many families and so many kids came by to see him, and so many kids that really knew about Congressman Lewis and about what he did and his history. And like you saw in the story, he did a book report on John Lewis at the end of the year. So they really were so excited to be there and to see this moment in person, both the kids and the parents, for it being such a historic moment. You really felt that in the air throughout this entire week on Capitol Hill.
Have you learned anything new about him that we report the same type of things over and over, of course, about the things you know about him and his incredible legacy, but have you learned anything new?
I think what just really stood out from this week is just, relearning and understanding how big of a figure he was on Capitol Hill. We obviously knew he was. If we passed him in the hall or happened to be in an elevator at the same time, you knew that you were next to someone who is just this living legend. But seeing the response from Capitol Hill and lawmakers, and just how everything was handled here in the Lion State, really shows just how much he mattered.
Absolutely. Kelly Meyer from Washington, thank you so much for joining us for this show. We really appreciate your perspective. Staying in Washington, but getting political now, a clash on Capitol Hill yesterday as Attorney General William Barr faced the House Judiciary Committee. Democrats have accused Barr of a series of offenses and even raised the specter of impeachment. There were several impassioned attacks on Barr, some raising their voices and interrupting one another. Jessica Schneider reports.
Bill Barr standing his ground.
The president has not attempted to interfere in these decisions.
In the long-awaited showdown between the Attorney General and House Democrats, holding firm that he is not using his position to do the president's bidding.
On the contrary, he has told me from the start that he expects me to exercise my independent judgment to make whatever call I think is right, and that is precisely what I've done.
Democrats today laid into him.
Shame on you, Mr. Barr.
Accusing him of politicizing protests around the country by sending in federal agents, inappropriately stepping in to investigate the origins of the Russia probe, and protecting the president's allies like Michael Flynn and Roger Stone. But Barr pushed back.
You say I helped the president's friends. The cases that are cited, the Stone case and the Flynn case, are both cases where I determined that some intervention was necessary to rectify the rule of law, to make sure people are treated the same. I agree the president's friends don't deserve special breaks, but they also don't deserve to be treated more harshly than other people.
Barr also repeatedly defended the presence of federal officers in Portland, Oregon.
We're trying to protect federal functions and federal buildings. If the state would come in and keep peace on the streets in front of the courthouse, we wouldn't need additional people at the courthouse.
But the committee chair brushed off Barr's explanations.
The president wants footage for his campaign ads, and you appear to be serving it up to him as ordered.
Referencing the killing of George Floyd, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee confronted Barr about police brutality, and she said the DOJ has failed to adequately pursue federal cases against officers accused of police brutality.
I don't agree that there's systemic racism in the police department.
That's what we need you to join us on, Mr. Attorney General, and to recognize that institutional racism does exist, and until we accept that, we will not finish our job and reach the goals and aspirations of our late iconic John Lewis.
Republicans went on the attack, accusing Democrats of targeting the Attorney General because he has ordered a probe into the origins of the Russia investigation and because of the AG's previous assertion the Trump campaign was spied on.
Spying on a political campaign is a big deal. It sure is. And since that day, when you had the courage to state the truth, they attack you. They've been attacking you ever since.
That was Barr's first appearance before the House Judiciary Committee as President Trump's Attorney General. He's declined to testify on other topics in the past. So one of the things that was just mentioned in that report was the unrest that we've seen in Portland, Oregon. Protests have been going on nonstop for weeks. That's where we've got Elise Haas. You're in Portland. I was watching one of your live reports from earlier. What was last night like?
The thing is, Mandy, it's kind of been like Groundhog Day, right? We see the same thing over and over, and this has been going on for more than 60 days now. So typically what we see is there's, hundreds of thousands of people who come gather outside here, the federal courthouse. You can see the gates that are up, as well as right next to it is the Justice Center. And there's lots of chanting, there's lots of speeches and talking about Black Lives Matter, as well as systemic racism. But then as the wee hours of the morning trail on, that is when we see more of the violence, that erupts in the streets, and especially the clashes between federal officers and protesters. So the main thing is last night was much of the same. At about 1:30 in the morning is when the federal officers declared an unlawful assembly, and by 2:30 in the morning, that is when the tear gas and other elements like pepper balls were being deployed from federal agents. Our reporters witnessed things like people climbing over this fence, trying to get into the inside area of the federal courthouse, throwing fireworks and other types of explosives towards the federal building. But this is all things that we've seen before, and those are the type of actions from protesters that typically get a reaction from federal agents.
Absolutely, and I understand what you're saying. It's like Groundhog Day. We're out here covering the same thing day in, day out. If anything, it kind of seems like in some cases the situation there is escalating. One of the things Barr said yesterday when testifying is that they're trying to protect these federal buildings that you're talking about, and he accused the state of not stepping in and keeping the peace. What do you, I guess, being there and talking with the state leaders, what do you think about that?
So here's basically my experience as I've been going through these protests. For a couple of weeks, things were really dying down. There's maybe about 50 people out protesting late into the night, kind of doing the type of things that I was describing earlier. Not very many people out and about. And then when the federal officers came a matter of a few weeks ago, it all ramped back up again. Next thing you know, we had thousands of people back in the street, and all of them were talking about, chanting "Feds go home." So that is what we have seen. It's definitely brought out the numbers of people who are coming out. But that's the one thing that our Portland mayor was reacting to Attorney General, Barr's testimony yesterday. He was, very critical of the Attorney General, saying that he didn't and cannot connect the presence of federal officers with the escalation of the protests. So that's the thing. For a long time, the city mayor and Governor Kate Brown has asked for the federal agents to go home. Things definitely did ramp up when they got here. We've talked to federal officials in the courthouse here who also say the same thing. So it's one of the situations where I know now President Trump came out this morning saying that, hey, he's hearing all of these reports about, the mayor and the governor talking to federal officials, maybe talking about taking out some of the federal forces, seeing if that eases up the tensions. But Trump has said this morning that as long as there's destruction going on at the federal courthouse and federal buildings, that the feds are here to stay.
Okay, so you bring up a really good point, and that's one other thing I want to ask you about. I was watching your reporting from this morning, and you were talking with the mayor. You had clips from the mayor saying, we are trying to work with the federal government on this. So what are you hearing on that from the mayor?
So last night the mayor did confirm that he is talking with federal officials and trying to come up with a plan to move forward. But the thing is, Mandy, he won't elaborate. He hasn't given us any details. All he said was that he's having fruitful conversations and that he wants to move forward and de-escalate the situation. Yes, there's hints towards the fact that maybe he and the governor are talking to federal officials about removing some federal officials and taking down those numbers, but we have reached out to the mayor about this. We're asking him about that interview and about those comments and trying to get some more information.
All right, Elise Haas out of Portland, I'm sure you are working tirelessly. I'm grateful for you being there and giving this a voice and showing us what it's like out there, and thanks for being here with us. And stay safe. Well, Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay is welcoming a very rare animal. Very, very, very rare. This is Sydney the Puggle. What's a puggle? Well, a baby echidna, an Australian mammal. Okay, someone has to correct me because echidna. Okay, echidna. Echidna? Echidna. I got it that time. I'm not sneezing. No, not an enchilada. No, that's a relative of a platypus. They're known as puggles when they're babies, though. Pictures show Sydney was about as big as a jelly bean when she was hatched from her egg. She's 7 months old now, and she has hollow spikes. Weighs about 2 pounds. Really cute. Looks a little painful, though, if you poke her. A little place we've all heard of called Red Lobster, finding a blue lobster in your tank. probably make you do a double take, but that's what happened when an employee in Ohio saw this guy. His name is Claude, after the restaurant's mascot. Of course, it's spelled C-L-A-W-D-E. Good pun there. He's a rare blue American lobster. Only about 1 in every 2 million look like this because of a genetic anomaly. So instead of making the trip from tank to table, every lobster's worst nightmare, Claude is living it up in a special new tank at the Akron Zoo. Before we go, if talk of lobsters makes you hungry, from sea to land, chicken wing lovers, it's National Wing Day. Fun fact, first Buffalo Chicken Wing Day was celebrated in Buffalo in 1977. People love wings so much, there's even a national festival every Labor Day weekend in New York. Several national chains like Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, Applebee's, and more have deals for all the wing fanatics out there. You can celebrate your day by ordering wings or cooking them yourself. Right now, we're going to bring in our floor MVP who's running the camera, Steve. He's going to come up here and talk to us a little bit about his love of wings. Come on, Steve. Now, we were having a debate this morning on the morning show. Are boneless wings wings, or are they chicken nuggets?
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings are wings, or are they chicken nuggets?
Wings.
They're wings. I agree. Some people think that they're nothing more than chicken nuggets. Are you going to go celebrate National Wing Day?
I am. I'm going to go pick some up here as soon as I get off.
Are you going to air fry it?
Probably not, because I'll probably go somewhere and eat them right now.
So I'd like to order some, if that's possible. Do you do deliveries?
No.
Right, then I'll be by your house. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great day.